Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am frankly FM84 and this is a brand new season out in Indonesia managing Sulut United. So, since the last episode we have moved forward to the start of the season. Nothing really to go over apart from the fact that we had a very successful pre-season schedule. As you can see, had to set up some daft random cups just to be able to play some friendlies, as we are located in a place where there are only 3 other teams. So had some friendlies against those teams, had some friendlies against our youth teams as well, and came out very successful from those. So in today's episode we're going to play our first league games of the season against Persipura and Madura United. So let's jump on in and find out how we get on at the opening of the brand new season. Okay, before we get to the match footage, we do have some transfer news. We have signed quite a lot of players. As you can see by the list here, we have practically got a whole new team. So if we run through these one by one, you got Arif Sabaka, is an attacking midfielder left, 19 years old. Sirigar is a midfielder right or left, also 18 years old. We've got Benny Wibawa, who is a defensive midfielder at 18 years old. New goalkeeper Andreas Francisco is going to come in and try and give some competition to Darmawan straight away. We have got Wayu Sukata, who is a centre midfielder, 29 years old. Ahmed Maya is a striker. He's one of the first foreign players to arrive at the club, a Yemeni international, I think he is. 20 caps, 1 goal it says there, so player with plenty of experience. Hopefully he will start to fire us some goals in the league. We've got Patrick Wamsiwar, who is an attacking midfielder in the centre. Sandy Arta is an attacking midfielder centre at 22 years old. Al Jufri Daud is a defender left. Widi Huda is a 17-year-old central midfielder. Dwai Siswanto is an attacking midfielder right, left or centre. Berry Ramada is another striker who's coming with a bit more experience than what we already had, and hopefully can help us with some goals. We've got Jalal Abu Yusuf, who is another international player. He's not been capped by Palestine, but he is a foreign player on the team. We've got Mohamed Wadi, who is capped at under 23 level for Palestine. He has come in and looks to make a big impact straight away. I really like the look of this kid, and from the pre-season it looks like he's going to be a great asset to the club. Got Yogi Saputra, he is a 19-year-old defender. And lastly, we've got Rafli Mersalim, who is a player that used to play for Sulut United before, so we have brought him back to the club to hopefully give us a little bit more firepower up front. Looking over on the right hand side, we have lost quite a few players and made quite a bit of money doing so. Got Prasato, who went to PSMS. Got Mariano left the club to go to Kalteng Putra FC. Adrianas has left the club to go to Madura United. Unfortunately, our little Italian wasn't firing on all cylinders in this division, so we've let him go to PSGC. Gianfranco Zola, not the real one, obviously. Donny Saputra has gone to Badang Lampung. Daniel Tatta's left to go to Persarang. Ikwa to PSAP, I think that said. We've got Sayurchan went to Persijap. Umar went to Persiba. Harry went to Persijap also. Alta Moran, who didn't really fire in the division last year. I think he's a little bit old now, but he's gone to Persipam. Mohamed Sihan has gone to Deltras FC. Adam Anis has gone to Percy Raja. Yuda Rizki Irawan has gone to Persiba Bantul. Hassanuddin ended up at Persib, and Coco Araya went out. So that's all the ins and outs. When we go forwards into the game, you'll see how we are going to line up and how those players fit into the system. So let's jump on into the first game. Okay then, so the lineup for the first game against Persipura is as follows. We've got Francisco in goal, Dowd at left back, Abu Yusuf, Suputra and Bakhtiar. Wijanto, Huda and Adichu in the midfield, with Siswanto, Maya and Mersalim all in the attacking positions. Let's hope to get this season off on the front foot with 3 points. Okay, so we get season 4 up and running against Persipura. We have an early throw-in, which is going to be taken by Bakhtiar. Finds Aditya. Bakhtiar with the cross. There's a header on goal straight away that goes straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. But it's positive that Ravin attacks early. And now we're taking the ball off of Persipura in the middle of the field. But Aditya loses it. And they're now on the counter-attack. Abu Yusuf does really well at the back there to clear the ball away. Siswanto moves forwards but can't find a player. It's becoming a bit of a ping-pong ball. But Aditya's into the box. And there's Mursalim, Rafli Mursalim, on his comeback to the club. Tucks the ball away into the far corner. And we have an early lead in season 4. I've got a feeling the advancements that we've made with the player personnel is going to push us a bit further than last season. No, we won't massively off of the top, but I think that the investment that we made, certainly in those 3 or 4 foreign players we've now got in at the club, we should be a lot sounder all around the pitch. Having said that, nearly get caught out at the back post there. But yeah, I think that the players that we've brought in are the right players in the right positions, and I've got a feeling that we're going to have a really good season this season. So we've got to throw me back to finds Huda, tries to beat his man but plays it back to Bakhtiar, makes a bit of space for himself. Cross comes in, comes to nothing, and now it's a leg race between Aditya and Hamdi. Hamdi's won the leg race, got all the way in, and nearly an own goal there by Saputra. Clears it off of the line. Now we're going to have a go at attacking with Bijanto. Plays it back to Huda. He's running forwards. Nobody's closing him down. He has a shot from distance, which he was well entitled to do. Goes just wide off the left-hand post, or the goalkeeper's right-hand post, and out for a goal kick. So very positive here in the first game. We are taking the game to them on the front foot. We're only really giving anything away to a counter-attack. So all looking positive. Players seem to be gelling well together. And as you saw by the schedule from the pre-season, tried to make sure that we played as many games as possible to mash all of the players together. And there's a little hint that it might have worked as Aditya with the deft pass to Mursalim. And he's got himself 2 goals in his first game back. The little pass around the corner leaves the defender static. Mursalim's on the move, hits the ball hard and low, goes in at the far post. And that's a brilliant finish. So coming in at half time, we are going to be 2-0 up. And I can't really fault the players at all for anything that they've done. Got a couple of players on yellow cards, so might have to look at those in terms of substitutions in a little bit. But we have played some fantastic football and had 2 brilliant goals, really. So coming to the hour mark, Aditya's running a little bit low on energy, so I think we are going to make a change there. I'm going to bring Arta on, even though it's not his position. He is quite quick, so we'll play that. And we're going to give a debut to Wadi in place of Siswanto, who's got himself a booking as well. So throwing from Daoud, it's headed away quite easily. Abu Yusuf with the ball back in, and there's a shot on goal from Bijanto, I think it was. Probably should have scored there. Hit it low and the goalkeeper got down well, but better connection, he might have ended up with a goal. And now we've got them pinned in their own half. Huda with the ball out wide that gets cut out. Ball over the top, and Daoud deals with it well to Huda. Comes forward with the ball. Arta's going to try the cross, and there's Mursalim for the hat-trick. And that really is some fantastic football. Huda with the ball out wide. I said Arta's not in a natural position there, but he beats his man, crosses the ball in, and there's Mursalim to beat the goalkeeper with the header and make it 3-0. And we are starting this season off with a bang, and currently, as it stands, we are top of the league. So we're going to bring Mursalim off to let him have his round of applause for his hat-trick. That's the final substitution of the game with 4 minutes left to go. Looks like we are off to the perfect start for Season 4. And that's it. 3 points in the first game in Season 4. If we look at the stats, we've absolutely dominated everywhere. And as I said, I think that this is a team that is now built for success. We've invested well, sold the players that we didn't need for the right amounts of money, and replaced them with players for the right amount of money too. So Let's see if we can't continue this form going into the next game. Okay, the second game of the episode is against Madura United. I was so impressed with the team last time out that we are not going to make any changes whatsoever. We are going to stick with the same lineup that won 3-0 last time out. Hopefully they can repeat that feat. So with the game up and running, not a lot's happening early on, but we are looking like the team who was on top early. And here's Maya now on the attack. And after Mersalim scored a hat-trick in the last episode, Maya didn't get on the score sheet. He now has in his second game for the club. And that was brilliant bit of play there. Wijanto gets a bit of luck. As the tackle is made, it falls straight into the path of Maya, takes a touch on, gets in on one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Little flick just to put it into the far corner. And that's a brilliant finish by Maya. So, another game with an early lead. It seems that we are a team now who is playing with a lot more gusto and injection of pace than what we were last season, because we're on the attack again here. There's a throw in back to Siswanto, him with the cross in, and Maya is saying, if he got an hat-trick last time, I'm going to try and get one this time. He's already on 2 after 19 minutes, and that's a lovely finish. Siswanto with the ball in, peeled off his man, hit it right-footed. Goalkeeper can't get down and save that. And that's a brilliant finish to put us 2-0 up inside 20 minutes. And it looks like this team is starting to fire on all cylinders. So we have a free kick now that's crossed in. It's dealt with quite well, and Wayu is on the break. It's 2 against 1 though at the back, and we managed to delay him a little bit. Bakhtiar gets the ball now, plays it up to Mersalim, holds it up to Adicha. Adicha with the cross, nearly fell to Maya again for another shot, and then a bit of dodgy defending there. We've got Dowd who's picked up a knock, I think, so once this highlight has finished, we'll probably look to move him off the pitch. Siswanto with the ball to Maya, and Maya has now completed a hat-trick. So we had Mersalim with the hat-trick in the first game, Maya with the hat-trick in the second game. And we are starting to really play some lovely football. This is a great ball from Siswanto. Goalkeeper comes out, commits early. Maya's beaten him already before he's even released the ball. And it's a great finish. So we need to try and get Dowd off the pitch. And we are going to bring on Ariza to replace him, just to make sure we don't get caught out down that left-hand side. So another attack coming here. Siswanto gets the ball. It's crossed in, cleared away by the defenders, but Ariza picks it up to Wadi. Saputra, ball to Myers, blocked, and Siswanto nearly gets in on the act as well. Goalkeeper with a great save. So Ariza with the throw in. Wijanto picks it up, back to Ariza, plays it to Wadi. Siswanto, and Mersalim has the shot this time. Straight at the goalkeeper though, doesn't really trouble him. Adicha with the corner. What's happening here? I think there's a penalty being given, and Saputra is going to be on the penalty. Steps up, hits the inside of the post, and scores to make it 4-0. And this team this season looks like we have plugged those gaps that we had, and attacking threat is just magnificent. I really, really did think that when we signed some of the players, especially the foreign players that came in, as I keep saying, they really are doing a job, and we look like a completely different outfit to the one that was struggling through some games last season, and certainly the one before that. We've grown into this division and now look to be building a team that is going to challenge for the title, surely. And there's a ball in, and Myers hit the post for his 4th. Nearly had a 4th goal there. Now got a free kick. Saputra, ball over the top. It's come down, there's Maya, and there's Siswanto to make it 5-0. It's a great finish, really. The ball comes out wide to Bakhtiar, over the top to Mersalim, nodded down. Maya holds it up, lays it off, and Siswanto on the turn. Maybe the goalkeeper should save that. It gets 2 hands to it, I think. Can't keep it out, but that's the way it goes sometimes. We've got a bit of defending to do. We've given away a penalty of our own, and it's up to the goalkeeper to keep it a clean sheet. Can't get down and save it, and they have a goal back. But Madura United surely are beaten. So we've got one change to make. We're going to make Ramada can come on for Maru. Got the hat-trick this time round. And I think we're also going to bring Huda on in the middle of the park for Siswanto as well, just to make sure that we've got some fresh legs in the middle of the park and we don't do anything silly and start giving goals away or getting players sent off. Maybe actually I should have took a detour off because he's struggling a little bit out on the right wing, but hopefully he'll get through to the end. So 15 minutes left on the clock and we are cruising to what looks like a 4-goal margin. However, a ball over the top nearly catches us out. Francisco in goal, who has started this campaign with us so well, keeps out the shot there. So into the 2 minutes of added on time and we get through to full time to win 5-1. And what a fantastic start to the series, or episode, season even. Lost my train of thought completely there. What a fantastic start to season 4. Right then, so I'm going to wrap that up here, push further on into the season to see what happens and see if we can consistently win games like this and challenge for this title for the first time. But I'm going to wrap this one up by saying a big thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and the like button to help the channel out. But for this one, it's a wrap. Thank you very much for watching.